Hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today it's finally the day, the finale of Dead Like Me, season 2, the last season. And yeah, it has been one hell of a ride. I have been watching this since the summer and I think it's summer again by the time I upload this. So I have been uploading this for about a year right now, I think. So yeah, before I start, I want to tell you that all my Dead Like Me episodes are available uncut on my Patreon. You can see my full reactions to all the episodes, so check it out. I also know that there's a movie coming after this. I also really want to watch that. But yeah, for now, today I'm just gonna focus on this because I believe the movie came out a few years later. Let me check real quick. Yeah, Life After That, it came out in 2009 and this season is from 2004. So I think I'm just gonna focus on this show, or this episode I mean, as a finale of a show. Because that's what the people back then got too. Like, even if it doesn't end well or there's a lot of unfinished things, they didn't know they were getting a movie. And okay, I can keep in the back of my head like, okay, these things are maybe gonna be resolved in the movie. But I'm just gonna like look at this in a way like it's the show finale. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today. Like I said, the last 2 episodes were emotional. I feel like that's why this episode is going to be emotional too. I think the last 3 episodes even. They were all, 3 of them were like really emotional. I feel like it all got a little darker, but also a bit more serious. And because this is the finale, I feel like this is also going to be a pretty serious episode. I really don't know what to expect, but I never do with this show. So I'm just going to check it out and yeah, let's see where it brings us.
I loved Halloween.
It's going to be a Halloween episode.
I mean, what kid doesn't love Halloween?
Ooh, I love Halloween too. This looks scary though.
I couldn't care less about the candy. And I didn't give a shit about the costumes. I loved Halloween because I
love the
breaking
costumes.
into other people's houses.
Why is the candy outside?
They probably don't want to be disturbed.
But it's Halloween. It's supposed to be disturbing.
Maybe they're just not home.
That's a bunch of bull. They're home.
This kid.
Trick or treat, damn it.
Just take a piece of candy and let's go to the next house.
I know you're in there.
George!
What an annoying kid. No, I think she's kind of iconic. What the fuck is she doing?
There's barely any furniture. Maybe some weirdo lives here.
Honey, you're being the weirdo.
Fine.
Dude.
Boo.
Boo, motherfucker.
Came out of the shadows.
Hmm.
Now that I'm older and deader, I see that Halloween is amateur night for death. Ooh, look at me, I'm bleeding. Ooh, look at me, someone hit me with an axe.
Yeah, she sees that shit every day, so I guess it's not that impressive anymore.
In his castle, he should be allowed to swing free.
There are boundaries, Mason.
Nude is natural. Nude is now.
I'm about to eat breakfast, so can we ease up on the naked talk, please? Thank
You
you.
didn't have to see it, Georgia. It's not how I wanted to start my day.
Yeah, these are exactly the reasons why Daisy didn't want him in her house. Next to the Ray reason.
At the sight of the Loch Ness monster rising to the surface.
Don't flatter yourself.
Okay, folks. In addition to eating my groceries, you might want to start providing them. You need to earn your keep.
Right. I'll do some chores.
Okay, fine. Do some chores. Do my fucking laundry.
I wouldn't trust Mason to do my laundry.
Tonight we're going to have a whole year's supply in our house. You're going to have so much candy, you're going to be begging for candy mercy. Oh, I'm going to start now. Kids, over here. Kiddies.
Mason,
here.
don't bring children near us.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. If you get it right, you get $1. If you get it wrong, I get you candy, all right? Right. Question.
What the hell?
What original member of the Rolling Stones croaked whilst having a drowning accident?
Mick Jagger.
No, he's kind of alive and still touring.
Keith Moon.
No, that's the fucking Who. The Who. It's Brian Jones. Now hand over the candy.
Really thought they weren't even gonna be able to name any members, so that's why I was surprised.
I partied.
But they were still wrong.
Stealing candy from children?
Yeah, that's just what I wanted to say.
You might want to wear this.
I know
Oh.
I'm the youngest one here, but I don't trick or treat.
Reaper legend. The dead will appear as themselves on Halloween.
Theory, I can be...
Recognized.
I've never bought that.
Oh. I was just gonna ask, like, is there gonna be like an extra thing with Halloween for them? It instantly made me think of American Horror Story. Like, that's the one day in the year where they can, like, get out of the house. So, that's what reminded me of.
Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
undercover today, and I don't want to hear it.
Your dress makes me feel funny in my pants.
What?
I'm armed. Where is your firearm?
Really thought it was gonna be in her bra or something.
Hey.
Why does everyone have 5? Yeah.
59 past the hour. Why isn't she wearing a mask?
Fucks with her hair.
But they're like, we don't have to wear it because we're old and nobody knows us.
Is that Reaper legend really true?
Well,
Is it?
true as you want it to be.
But at the same time, if Tiffany and all the people there suddenly saw them different, that would also be kind of weird, wouldn't it?
What's stopping me?
I don't know. What is stopping you?
Something happened to you.
I don't know what you mean.
You're the paternal one.
Is that what I am?
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a
Yes.
child anymore.
Daisy's a starlet, Mason's a screw-up, Roxy's Roxy, and you're the dad.
Roxy's the mother.
Excuse me?
She reminds me of my mother.
She reminds me of my mother.
Oh.
Was she a cop?
She could have been.
You'll love him.
Why can't I carve the pumpkin?
I've never carved a pumpkin before, and every Halloween I'm like, I want to do it this year, and then I never get to it. But I really want to one year.
Your sister went trick-or-treating every year.
Oh, I bet she'll be out there tonight.
Reggie.
It's Halloween, the night when ghosts walk the earth.
Okay, I'm bringing this up in therapy today.
I was just kidding.
Okay. Were you?
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't say stuff like this to your mom.
You gonna wear your Pocahontas outfit?
I think I'm gonna go as a ghost.
Yeah, I think that's a better idea.
Ghosts don't wear costumes. They look just like you and me.
One Halloween when I was a little kid, my dad pulled out a knife to carve our pumpkin.
Is this a guy who was standing in front of the window?
They told me the scary stuff on Halloween was all make-believe.
Now I miss Halloween. I want to watch scary movies. Oh. Assholes.
Every year.
Get them.
I'm taking this off.
No, Roxy, that makes
Love that Daisy just like petting the dress.
Yeah?
It's hoodlums like you that make my job so difficult.
On All Hallows Eve, you can get away with anything.
Can we look in people's houses?
Yes. Oh, one can get away with murder.
What is going on here? I'm interested.
I never believed in fairies, and I was never scared of ghosts.
But like if this is now, then that's years later, because in the flashbacks it was young George.
Hello, happy time!
What are you doing?
I'm stealing these for candy gathering purposes.
A used trash bag.
Could you ease up on the larceny? I work here.
Simply testing for candy gathering capacity. We have a winner.
I guess it's just paper in there. I hope it's not like tissues and stuff like that. Crystal. Yeah, I knew it.
Nice costume, Crystal. Spooky.
Nice mask, Millie.
Thanks.
What you got there, Crystal?
Nothing.
Is it a trick-or-treating map?
You know what would be really, really great? If like in the last episode we got this plot twist that Crystal was a Reaper too all this time.
Happy Halloween, Crystal.
I just knew she was gonna be there. The moment they looked that way, I was like, oh, it's gonna be Crystal. She's always there when she shouldn't be. Maybe she even sleeps there.
Death is like going to your first haunted house when you were a kid.
Ah.
How are you feeling about the dog?
The dog has a name.
How are you feeling about JD?
Where's the candy?
Reggie.
Crazy girls don't need a little chocolate.
Holidays can be a lot of fun. They're also emotionally difficult.
I love that Halloween is just a holiday in America. I wish it was like that here too. I have to say over the years it's been getting like more here, but I just love Halloween so much. Needs to be celebrated bigger.
Reggie thinks that George continues to spy on other people. He thinks that she's a ghost.
I'd like to talk about my parents' divorce and how that's destroyed my childhood.
Paying $160 an hour here, okay? And I would like to discuss the fact that Reggie thinks her sister is living among us.
Did I changed my mind?
$160 an hour? Jesus, how does the mom even pay the house?
Anna, you're a very good therapist. But I can't afford to come here. I can't even afford to park here.
Okay, maybe we can work out some kind of a sliding scale.
I don't really think that therapy is going to bring my daughter back.
Which daughter are you trying to bring back?
You're a little taller than the other trick-or-treaters.
Candy bar, fruit roll up.
How about a moment of your time?
What is he doing again?
I'm not selling anything.
Go away.
I'm just trying to educate the public on the perils of sugar.
Pick the wrong night.
Rate the apple as a Halloween treat. Healthy alternative or liberal cop-out?
Cop out, next question.
M. Feldman?
Josie Feldman.
Oh, it's just his reap.
Last question. You know, candy kills more people than cigarettes.
I don't believe that.
Where's your folks?
They're in Barbados trying to recapture their youth.
Take in these newspapers. Criminals see this, it's like an invitation.
You have a lame job. Come on, take a Snickers for the road. Sugar rocks.
Can I give you some advice?
Sure.
Enjoy that cigarette.
In the house.
In a way, Death was kind of like a door-to-door sales. Most people weren't too interested in what we were selling, or they just didn't.
Oh, she's gonna get killed. He's the Halloween killer. Fucking hell. Ooh. Oh, I feel like we've never really had murders before, apart from maybe the one Daisy reaped in the hotel room.
So we tricked them.
So does he have something with 59 and that's why they're all dying at 59?
You think you're tough, don't you? You think you're a badass in your little getup.
I need a gun too.
The only accessory I have is my attitude.
Oh, then give me your gun.
No.
Please.
Everyone always wants the gun.
The gun.
Jesus Christ, you're like...
Yeah, I just wanted to say that's exactly what Mason said. Oh shit, is he gonna recognize her?
Oh, you forgot to charge me for my coffee.
Coffee's free for cops.
You see the kind of an actress I am? It's just effortless.
Yeah, it was. Hey, old man, take a picture. It lasts longer.
You gonna stand there gawking?
He
or am I
recognizes
gonna have
her.
to drag your ass to the station house. This is fun. I said,
Easy Adair.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
Gone with the Wind. She died during the filming. There's a spitting image of her.
And her name tag says Daisy. Very smart.
I'm not her. Obviously.
Halloween is one fucked up day.
So it is true.
Get out of the way! Oi, wait your fucking turn. Get to the back.
I'm not scared of you. You either.
Back off.
Yeah.
Is he an Ewok?
Ooh, what scary creatures have come to my door.
Love her costume.
Mason, dry eyes.
What the hell?
And what are you?
A ghost.
Ah, and you?
Ghost?
Good job, guys. Way to go all out. A for effort.
Thank you. We have some bloody candy now, or what?
Deborah's in the zebra room.
Oh, that's just not right.
No.
Happy Halloween.
Obviously, I'm a couple years past trick-or-treating age, but I had to compliment you on these gorgeous decorations. You must be Mrs. Clark. You're a neighborhood legend.
You can call me Katie.
Beautiful work, Katie.
Kids today are so ill-mannered.
Hooligans.
I adore Halloween.
And the killer is gonna show up now.
Healthy snacks until the day I die.
Good luck with that.
Yep. It's nice with Halloween, they can just ring the doorbells and people indeed open and they can reap.
Honey, you know I'm gonna start showing the house again. I know you don't like it.
Okay.
That's just how things are.
So she is still selling it.
Happy Halloween.
Hey, Suzanne.
Oh, I love those.
Sugar skull.
So these are for Dia de los Muertos. Sort of the Mexican version of Halloween. Everyone gathers and they go to the cemetery where their loved ones are buried. It's the day after Halloween.
Suzanne.
No, this is not morbid at all, Joy. This is celebratory. I am having a Dios de los Muertos party at my place tonight. You're both invited to come. Some tequila and flan, some older single men.
We'll try to come by.
You know, I was remembering George today. In her little ghost costume. I miss seeing her. Well, Feliz Dia de los Muertos, honey.
Charlie, if you can't keep your hands off that dinosaur's tail, you're going back to the shelter early. Look at this.
Hey, man. Want to get some candy?
This child gonna die?
You can catch up with them later. Trick or treat.
Oh, she's just pretending it's her son or something.
Those are
So
bourbon candies.
people open the door.
My mother used to give them to me when I was a kid.
Sir, it's illegal to give alcohol to minors.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Mind telling me your name, sir?
Les Blandon, should I go get the bathrobe?
No. Be no arrest tonight, Mr. Blandon. Take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Come on, Phantom Man. Let's hit the trails.
Charlie! My God, you gave us a scare!
Everyone's fine. Why don't you just move on to the next house then?
Is there something wrong, officer?
Guy giving out bourbon bonbons.
Liquor chocolates were my gateway drug. They are no joke. Bag check! Come on, kids. Let's keep going.
Anytime.
That's it. Stay close. Stay close.
Are we gonna find out who this is? It's just like a random guy.
Boy, you know, this is my reap and therefore my doorbell ring.
Well then, have at it.
Thank you. Well, look, the address and the time are the same. That's kind of ironic, isn't it? Hello, little man, trick or treat.
What are you?
So you're a little devil.
Yeah,
What's your name?
Bobby.
Bobby, is your dad in? Richard or Raymond? Or...
He went out to get me some cough medicine. No trick-or-treating this year.
Shit.
Now, you little devil, your parents sometimes called you Robert. Robert Purlis, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do for you, Bobby? I'm going to open up my big bag here, and I'm going to let you pick anything you want, seriously. Come on.
I'm not supposed to take candy from people I don't know.
Come on, little man, you know me. I'm a Brit. I'm not a monster, am I? Come on, choose. Now, that is a bloody good choice, Bobby, I'm telling you. You open your arms out. Go on. There you go.
Thanks.
Damn. Is he gonna get killed? Oh my god, yeah, he is. It was also the 59. Oh, this is a heavy episode though. So many murders. There's just a serial killer going around. How are the sneakers still this wide after all these years?
That's the confusing thing about Halloween. You were supposed to be a little scared, and you were supposed to open your door to strangers. Does that make any sense? Well, does it?
Aw, poor kid.
Come with me.
Better to be just a little scared.
Okay, damn.
How do I look?
Embarrassing?
Reggie is so annoying.
Shit, pumpkin seeds.
Reggie?
Forgot about them. I'm sorry.
Look what you did to my kitchen. I mean, this is a disaster.
It's not.
This is unbelievable.
Worse things have happened, Mom. You always go crazy over the stuff that doesn't even matter.
She does have a point.
Put on a costume and come with me over to Suzanne's party.
I'll stay here and hand out candy.
Well, I don't think that's a very good idea.
There's a killer on the loose.
I'll have my phone with me. It's on, okay? Okay. Come back soon and then answer the door together, okay?
Sure.
It'll be a hoot.
She wants to wait for George.
But I sure remember Halloween. The stuff that sent my heart racing had nothing to
I think maybe the reason he's not gonna take an next victim is because George is following him. I think he might be going to, yeah, Reggie? Oh no. Oh, is he next? Is he gonna kill himself or something?
Yes,
Why don't you give out candy like a normal person?
I left the ball, and you kicked it over.
Georgia, come on!
I have to go.
Come back next year.
If most people knew how many times they brushed by death, they'd probably stay inside for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, she saw the gravelings 2 times already now. That is always near.
Trick or treat.
I don't have any candy.
I see your candy right there.
I know you.
Oh, come on. Would you really still remember that?
It's done. It's all over.
Where are you?
Nobody you want to know. I didn't know how he was gonna die. And to tell you,
Maybe the police is... Oh.
some of the dead are just better left forgotten.
Reggie, we can go back to the party. We can go home.
I'm glad the killer didn't go to Reggie. Really thought that was like... Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen because the mom was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. And then she was like, I can open the door. No. But this is pretty cute.
Disturbing.
It's supposed to be disturbing. It's Halloween in the graveyard. Day of the Dead.
You know, Reggie, actually, Dia de los Muertos is tomorrow.
Suzanne said it's the one day when spirits visit the earth.
And Suzanne smokes a lot of pot. Let's go home. We didn't even go trick-or-treating this year. That makes me sad.
I'm done with it.
I already kind of have a feeling that this is not really wrapping things up.
And ignored me.
Oh.
Come here. Come keep your mother warm.
Bullshit. I don't like almonds and coconut in my
Is that Mason's stash?
Hey, Rube, sure you don't want anything?
Halloween's for kids. You guys have it.
I have to admit, Mason, this is an impressive haul.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know.
Anyway, thanks.
Come on, Rube. I know you love sweets. Have something.
Wouldn't mind a little peanut brittle peanut.
That's not who I am anymore. I'm not that girl.
No, you're not. Well, happy Halloween anyway. Peanut.
It's tomorrow.
All Saints Day.
Is that a special one, too? Do I have to wear a mask?
But I mean, she has been dead for more than a year now, so she has been through one Halloween already, right?
I always thought I loved Halloween because I got to look behind all those closed doors. But now I see that it's because I was painted with something darker. And through the dark,
Aww. They're next to each other.
I'm not supposed to be here. I don't know if I'm supposed to watch over them or just haunt them.
Aww. Reggie's gonna see her. Reggie's gonna see her.
Either way, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't having fun. I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to be here. On a quiet and beautiful November morning, it's not so bad being dead like me.
Fucking finally. Finally she really saw her. Oh my god. Okay. That was that like me. So I have to say it was a really fun season finale. Like, it was very dark as well because there was this serial killer. But in the end, I'm just thinking about the end right now. Reggie finally saw George and really saw her. Not just this Millie version. She really saw her. And I feel like I've been waiting for that since the beginning. Because from the beginning I have just been like, Reggie needs to see her one time. Maybe she'll even talk to her. She knows it's her. She just has to see her. And yeah, has to be sure it's her. And now that happened in the very end. Oh my god. Yeah. Whoa, okay. I have to say, I do understand why they made a film. For me, it didn't really feel like an end of everything episode. It gave, especially the end, that gave me a little closure. But for the rest, it felt like a random Halloween episode you would get somewhere like in the middle of the season, not as the finale. And when I look back at the season 1 finale, I feel like that felt way much more like a wrap-up of everything than this one. But I'm not that sad about it, you know. If there wasn't a movie and this was just the end, I think I would have accepted that. I read why they cancelled it, and I think it's said because the viewers dropped and because it kept being a bit of the same constantly, and because they felt like it was a story that was never gonna end. Like, the problem was always gonna be the problem. Like, yeah, you know, the problem, you know, a show needs to have a problem for it to be a story, and I think the problem here is just death. But indeed, death is never gonna end. I feel like if the show maybe would have gone on a lot further, maybe it would have been that George got her last reap or something, or maybe in the end we would have seen someone of the group move on with their last reap, you know, which we thought we were maybe gonna see with Mason, but we didn't. I feel like it would have been too soon now, but I think if they would have continued making seasons, I think that would have been an interesting thing for next season. The reason that the problem was just always gonna continue like that, I don't really agree with that being a reason to cancel it, because let's face it, if you look at shows like crime shows or hospital shows, look at that. Yes, there is a problem. The problem is the crime or the people who get sick or need treatment in a hospital, and that's just the storyline. And here it's just the storyline, people die. So I don't think it's really a valid reason to cancel it because of that, but I get it if the views drop, then yeah, they mostly cancel a show. But I mean, if you look at, for example, Grey's Anatomy going on for like 1,000 seasons, and then they're like, yeah, but the story just is, it's always the same. Yeah, I think in Grey's Anatomy too, right? I mean, to be honest, I've never watched it. Just thinking of any regular hospital or crime show right now. If that can go on forever, I feel like this could have gone on forever as well. If the viewing was good, of course. So, okay, yeah. I'm actually super curious about the movie right now. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. I really like the show. Like, when I started watching it, I had no idea what to expect. I instantly really liked the vibe and just the stuff going on in the show. You really grow to love the characters, you really get attached to them. And then you have, like, in one random episode of season 1, Daisy, who kind of replaces, I think her name was Betty, right? For good reasons. But then I was like, oh, I don't know if I like this. Betty's suddenly gone. I was growing attached to these people, and now this random woman is there. But I have to say, I got used to Daisy so quick, and in the end I even liked her. They just all have these different personalities, and I just love them as a group together, and you really grow attached to them. I'm just, right now, I said, okay, the movie might not have been like really necessary, but I'm so glad they did it. I think if they made a movie, there was a lot of people asking for more. And I think it's nice that they decided to give the fans what they wanted then. I hope it's a good movie. Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen in there and how they're going to wrap it up. But at least then they wrap it up knowing, okay, this is going to be it. And I feel like that's what they did in season 1 as well. Maybe I feel like in season 1, they didn't know they were going to get a season 2 yet, like if it was going to be successful. So they just kind of wrapped it all up because season 1 just felt like an end. Like the final episode felt like the end. Then they got season 2 and I kind of feel like they thought they were going to get a season 3. So they kind of wrapped things up with Reggie seeing George, but it was not as much closure as they gave us in season 1, I think. And I feel like this movie, now they knew they were gonna wrap it up, so I'm very curious how they handled that. Okay, for the rest, it was a Halloween episode. I like Halloween episodes, I just really didn't expect it to be the final episode, but I get it in the end, because that's the reason Reggie and the mom went to the graveyard, and when where they went to visit George, and yeah, I think it brought something in the end, the Halloween theme. It was an exciting episode. I also really like the serial killer vibe, because the first thing it really made me think of was the Halloween series. It's kind of the same with like Michael Myers, who just goes into random homes and kills people. That's what it really reminded me of. And I thought that really brought something to the vibe. It was really the Halloween vibe. They did that very well. I don't know if I have much more to say, actually. I really enjoyed watching these seasons, and like I said in the beginning of season 2, I said I was enjoying the episodes maybe even more than season 1. I think in the end I liked season 2 better than 1. I feel like there was a bit more conflict also with the parents, for example. First it was just the parents struggling with Reggie. Now there was this whole divorce storyline going on. I thought that brought some more interesting dynamics. I feel like just more happened in season 2, and I love season 1, but I feel like more happened there, and it was just a bit more interesting. I feel like season 1 was a bit of the same. Also, the way I felt about the episodes, they were all kind of equal to me. But now I felt like in season 2, there were like some funny episodes, some episodes that went a little deeper, some really emotional episodes, especially the previous 3. I think I cried in all 3 of them, and now this one too, so I cried 4 episodes in a row. And I feel like I didn't cry at all before those last 4 maybe one time or something. Yeah, probably one time, but Yeah, so yeah, it was a really nice show to watch, and I'm very happy I decided to continue watching it after the first episode. I'm also very grateful for you guys supporting this all, because honestly, if the first episode hadn't blown up like that, I don't think I would have continued watching it. I maybe would have just watched it for myself, but like it took me so much work to record and edit this all. I think now I still have to edit like 9 episodes, and it's a lot of work. But like, when I know people are interested, I'm willing to do the work. And then I also enjoy sharing my reactions with you guys. So I'm also very grateful for that. And yeah, I think that was it. Like, if you want to see my reaction to the movie, I think if you're a patron, you're gonna be the first one to see it. So of course, make sure to check that out. So yeah, if you like my reaction to this, then please leave a like. Subscribe. Also, let me know what you thought of That Like Me. Did you watch it before, or did you just start watching it because of my reactions? Or I don't know, what are you guys' experience with That Like Me? I'm very curious about that too. And yeah, let me know what you thought of my reactions to the seasons. So yeah, I really hope to see you at some other videos. Make sure to subscribe to never miss anything. And then that was it. Bye!